We're back at Tiger Stadium. Emotions running very high today for almost everyone here for a lot of different reasons. And for one mother and son, it was a very extra special day together at the ballpark. This is 3-year-old Brett Bowman. Like a lot of little boys, he's in love with the game of baseball, but unlike a lot of little boys, Brett has spent most of his young life in the hospital. He's battling cystic fibrosis, a terminal lung disease. Tiger Care made it possible for him to attend today's game with his mom.
It's such an exciting day to alone be here today, to watch the Tigers play their very last game on the field, but to share it with my son. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
Kim says every day with her son is special now, but today was extraordinary. Tiger Care also provided an autographed ball for Brett with all the players on the team. Just one more great example of all the memories here and the bonding between children and their parents and their grandparents, generation after generation. I'll have some more thoughts on exactly that a little bit later in the broadcast, but now let's go back to Amyre and Jim.
Okay, David, thank you. Boy, they've been doing a fabulous job out there all day long.
I tell you, Mike Ilitch said he was going to make it a smooth transition, and it was just perfect today.
Yeah, it couldn't have been, and the weather could not have been better. It wasn't supposed to be,
Wasn't that great? Yeah, that was a front. There's still a front there, but it's stalled, and that was perfect for us.
Couldn't be better.
You know, we were in Ortonville this weekend.
And had a great time.
And we had a great time in Ortonville. Hi to all the folks in Ortonville, and that's our weather picture tonight, because while I was there, I had my digital camera, and we'll show you that, I guess, in a little while. 87 was our high today in Detroit, 59 degrees was our low, and no precipitation, thank goodness. Outside right now, we're looking at a temperature of 75 degrees. A little breezy up on top of the Rensen, as you can see our camera shaking in the background. 65 degrees is our dew point, 71% is our humidity. A south wind at 13, and we've got a rising barometer at 30.08. Here's that picture I wanted to show you. Ortonville, Michigan, they had the September Fest this past weekend. And, of course, we went up and down the streets talking to a lot of our viewers there. Had a real nice time in Ortonville. Hi, all the folks in Ortonville. Well, here are all the readings now at 10 o'clock. 75 at Metro, 77 at City Airport, 73 at Pontiac. Readings still in the 70s, and the reason is that cold front that was supposed to move through or at least get close to us didn't. It's still west of us, so we're still in the warm sector. There are a couple of scattered showers in the area tonight. There were and still are, but most of the heavy and steady rains are well west of us and still moving this way. Other readings around the state, and you can see the difference. Look at Detroit, 75 degrees, and look at Marquette, 50 degrees. Green Bay, 54. Milwaukee, 55. Chicago, 60. So that's some of the cooler air and some of the rain-cooled air behind that front. Here's first warning Doppler and all the clouds. You can see it all west of us right now, but we did have a few stray showers blow through earlier this evening. A closer look at the state of Michigan. You can see what's happening. Green means light showers. The darker greens are some steadier rains, mainly in Wisconsin right now. And here's first warning Doppler. As we look at southeast lower Michigan, you can see a few oranges and reds as some heavier showers moved through earlier this evening through mainly Washtenaw, Livingston, parts of Oakland County. Now they're in Livingston and northern Oakland County, moving toward Lapeer County. So we'll see a hit-and-miss shower tonight yet. Here's that front I was talking about by later tomorrow. And again, most of the rain is behind this front, so as it moves through our area, then we'll see the rain move into Detroit. But before it moves through, we're going to see another warm day in Detroit tomorrow with readings right around 80 degrees. Here are your high temperatures, and look at the difference. 80 here in Detroit, mid-50s up in the UP, so a tremendous difference ahead and behind that front. And look at around the nation, 80s here in the metro area, 56 in Kansas City for a high tomorrow, 53 in Denver, so that's a tremendous difference. And up north, here are your overnight lows and daytime highs, 50s and 60s up there for highs tomorrow, and you can see first warning Doppler in the background, and overnight lows even dropping down into the 40s and around the 50-degree range in that area. Now that front is slicing from about Alpena, Sault Ste. Marie, all the way down through Traverse City now into parts of Wisconsin and all the way down into Illinois. And this is some scattered shower activity just ahead of that front. But again, most of it's behind the front, and we'll move this way sometime later tomorrow. In the meantime, here's your forecast. Partly cloudy tonight. We'll see a few showers here and there. 64, kind of a warm low here. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for tomorrow, we're looking for some sunshine. We'll see a few clouds in the mix. Clouds will thicken later in the day. 80 degrees, your high temperature. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 7:27. It'll set at 7:21. Then for the next 5 days, we're looking at 80 tomorrow. Then some showers and thunder showers Wednesday, 70 degrees. There's the big drop, 64 on Thursday, 67 on Friday, and 72 with some sunshine on Saturday. So that's the very latest. Have a terrific Tuesday. Amyre, back to you.
Okay, Jim, thank you, and we want you to stay with us because coming up next, We'll pitch it back out to David Scott and Tim Swore live at Tiger Stadium for much more on the end of an era in Tiger baseball. This is the UPN 50 10 o'clock news, your home for Detroit sports history in the making.
UPN 50 First Warning Weather is brought to you by Best Buy. Now that's a great idea.
When it's time to bring a little fun to life.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm your new roommate.
Best Buy.
Nice TV.
After 100,000 grueling test miles, we challenged a new Civic to follow us for another 100,000. Because at Kia, we're so obsessed, every test mile counts.
Look at that. 173,000 miles!
Again? Mile. We're going to do this for another 27,000 miles.
See you guys at the next mile.
Go Kia.
Do we make a reliable car for 2,700 less than a Honda? Darn right. Do we need counseling? Probably.
Hurry in for the best deals all year on the few remaining 99 Sophias in stock.
Do you ever just have one of those days? Well, at Farmers Insurance, everything we do is about getting things back to normal. Isn't that what insurance is supposed to do? Farmers, get you back where you belong.
You know, Babe Ruth hit 60 home runs out of this ballpark. Lou Gehrig ended his career here. Ty Cobb got his 4,000th hit on this field. Al Kaline his 3,000th hit. The Tigers won 4 titles in this park. The Lions won 3. Joe Louis won a title on this field. Billy Graham prayed here. Nelson Mandela spoke here. Luciano Pavarotti sang here. And yet this may have been the most memorable night of all. And yet it's not the events that occurred here that may be most important, but the bonding between father and son, mother and daughter, families, friends, loved ones, the occasions. Those are the special memories. And as this place went dark tonight, and we plan to build new memories next year at Comerica Park, the lights will never go out on the memories that we've created here. They'll always be very special. For one last time from Tiger Stadium, I'm David Scott. STV is next. Good night, everybody.